Yeah, so today we will try to understand a little bit on the relationship between the Xsoar console and the engine, and we will use the engine to pull to vnexpress.net instead of using the Xsoar itself. So the reason why I do this is because that when we install a troubleshooting troubleshoot pack from Palo, we have something like certificate troubleshoot over here that I really want to use to actually testing out the certificate from this site that is correct and is valid. But because the certificate troubleshoot script only run from the server itself, so if let's say we do this with port of 443, then it will run execute in the playground and show to us the result. But this result is actually pointing from the server itself. It's not from the engine. So the engine, if let's say the Xsoar console cannot directly pull, let's say for shape here, cannot call directly to this URL, so it cannot test out whether the certificate is working or not. So what we do over here is that we convert this certificate troubleshoot script into a integration. So somewhat similar to the script there, but there's some others change in this configuration to make it become an integration module. So we have the test module and the checking module. So after when we do this install this, we can use the engine which I install in this machine PC over here, and is a Windows machine, so it's currently running right now, as you can see in my desktop. And from this engine is currently connected to the Xsoar server. Over here, when we use this integration, we can use this checking command to actually test out to this endpoint configuration, the vnexpress.net. So if let's say we do this URL over here, then let me restart Wireshark again. Yeah, okay. So if let's say we ping to vnexpress.net, the IP address is 111.65.250.2. So we will use this filter to see is there any package that coming from the engine in my PC to go to this IP address. So let's move over back to the Xsoar server, which is on other. Yeah, then the command is just checking, yes, using the certificate testing instead. Let's execute this in the playground. As you can see here, this is the new command that we just type in, and the result is on the Xsoar server itself, but the running is actually from this side, from the engine. How we can know it? Yes, it's because over here, when I install Wireshark on this PC, we can see that it communicates to the server. and collect the SSL certificate, and it pass that SSL certificate information back to the server to see. Yeah, that's all for today. So that is the way that we can convert a script that only running on Xsoar server to be an integration to install into the Xsoar server to run on the engine. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye for now.